any music I play or I listen to has to have soul, it has to have substance, and it has to have groove. And those are really the only requirements.
Can't put fuel in my car, driving way too far, don't know where it went, money I supposedly spent, used up all my time, sure didn't make but a dime, don't know where to go, sure not going home.
Taylor is going to be doing something that not a lot of people are doing, because not only does the sincerity that he has for the music come through in the performance, it comes through in the lyrics, it comes through in the way he delivers. He is delivering an incredibly positive message in everything that he is saying.
Being an engineer, I mean, definitely get to see or get to deal with a lot of people who, I deal with pretty much any genre of music. So, I mean, there's usually when artists come in, there's a lot of like re-recording and punching in and doing all this stuff. Like with him, everything was super smooth. Like he's just crazy talented. I mean, the only parts that we even went over a few times were solos. I mean, and even then it was only like 2 or 3 times. I mean, he's just ridiculously talented.
There's this connection that happens when somebody is truly playing or singing from their heart or writing a song from their heart, and between them and the audience, whether I'm the audience or whether I'm the person, the artist, there's this connection that can happen. It can be, a deep emotional connection, or it can be just movement. This groove makes me want to do my thing and whatever, but those connections I found hugely affect our lives, and they could be long connections that, like I said, change your life, and you have this connection with an artist or a song or a performance. But then there's also connections that are just moments, that just happen. And you feel so connected if you're on stage with the audience or even a single member of the audience and what you're playing, singing. And to me, once you've felt that as an artist or even somebody in the audience, whichever side you're on, once you've felt that, and tell your own story through that. And that's kind of, the approach I've taken. The most important things, there's, again, honesty is huge. I was spending a lot of time singing blues songs and really, deep blues tracks and doing that. And I was, making good money doing it and having a great time. And I'm glad I really have dived into that genre, and there's always more to learn. But one thing I did learn was that I kind of had a realization that I can't just keep telling Howlin' Wolf's story. I can't keep telling Jimmy Rogers' story. As wonderful stories as they are, I can't do them justice because they're not mine. And a lot of people want to. And I think there's a difference between kind of paying homage to those artists and trying to be them, So I came to kind of a realization with some help from some mentors and friends that I do have my own story, and I'm going to continue to build that story up. So I need to tell that, and that really has made all the difference for me. And aside from that, the most important thing is really the soul. Any music I play or I listen to has to have soul, it has to have substance, and it has to have groove. And those are really the only requirements.
Just how far will it go? What can I get for a dime?
The title of the project, Soul Satisfaction, is really, really appropriate, because when I listened to it, it kind of got me right.
A little bit of satisfaction in
Taylor.
the soul.
It's a fantastic thing, and he is going to go far, and I'm really excited to watch what happens in the evolution of Taylor Scott.
I will stop the